Are you ready to take control of your future? To step into the year 2025 with a mindset that doesn't back down? Today I'm going to show you how to unleash the power inside you that will drive you to act, to push through any barrier, and to stand up for your dreams like never before. There's no more waiting, no more hesitation, no more excuses. This is the year where you go all in, or you face the consequences of playing small. This is the year where you commit to your success, where your actions are the ones that define your destiny. The time for playing it safe is over. It's time to say, I am all in or I'm out. No middle ground, no compromises. It's do or die in 2025. Are you ready to take that step? Total commitment is the driving force behind every significant achievement. It's the power of making a decision so strong that there's no turning back. When you're truly committed, your focus sharpens and your determination grows. It's about dedicating yourself fully without holding back to your goals and dreams. This level of commitment requires a deep belief in what you want to achieve and a willingness to make sacrifices along the way. It means waking up every day with the mindset that no obstacle, no setback, no challenge will deter you from your path. Making a committed decision is like planting a seed. It requires nurturing, hard work, and patience. It's about having the courage to commit even when the road ahead is uncertain. Commitment removes doubt and hesitancy, replacing them with unwavering conviction. When you're fully committed, there's no plan B. You don't leave room for failure because you've decided in your mind and heart that success is your only option. This level of commitment is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It demands focus, consistency, and the ability to push through tough times. You stop waiting for motivation to strike. Instead, you create it by the very act of committing yourself fully to your goals. No more half efforts, no more excuses. The true power of commitment is that it transforms your entire mindset and environment. It builds momentum, attracts opportunities, and pushes you to take actions you might never have thought possible. When you're completely committed, every action you take becomes a step toward achieving something greater than you ever imagined. When you remove the backup plan, you eliminate the option of failure. This is about creating a mindset that leaves no room for retreat. It forces you to fully dedicate yourself to success, knowing that the only path forward is through relentless action and persistence. When you have a backup plan, you're subconsciously giving yourself permission to quit if things don't go as planned. But true growth and achievement come when you remove that safety net and trust that there's no turning back. It's about betting everything on yourself, your vision, and your ability to figure it out as you go. Eliminating the backup plan forces you to focus your energy on finding solutions, not just when things are easy, but especially when they get tough. It ignites your inner resourcefulness and creativity. You no longer waste time thinking of ways to exit a difficult situation. Instead, your mind goes into problem-solving mode. It creates a sense of urgency, a powerful drive to take massive action because you know there's no other option but to succeed. By removing the backup plan, you start to break free from the comfort zone. You push yourself beyond what you thought was possible because you no longer have an escape route. Every challenge becomes a stepping stone, every setback a lesson, and every moment an opportunity to prove your commitment. This approach demands a level of faith in yourself and your ability to adapt, learn, and grow through adversity. You must learn to trust in your own resilience and believe that there's no failure, only learning experiences that lead you closer to your goal. Massive action is the catalyst that propels you from where you are to where you want to be. It's the willingness to go beyond the typical efforts and push yourself into uncharted territory. When you take bold, decisive steps toward your goals, you not only create momentum, but also send a message to your mind that you're serious about your success. Small, incremental actions won't cut it if you want to achieve extraordinary results. You need to step up, take massive action, and challenge yourself every day to do more than what's comfortable or familiar. Massive action means doing what others aren't willing to do, going the extra mile, and taking risks when necessary. It's about stepping into uncertainty with the confidence that you have the ability to handle whatever comes your way. By consistently taking bold steps, you start to build an unstoppable momentum that pushes you through obstacles and setbacks. It forces you to stay in motion, continuously improving, learning, and growing. The key is not just to take action, but to take consistent, massive action without waiting for perfect conditions or the right moment. Success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who are willing to act now, even when they don't have all the answers. Massive action is what sets apart those who dream from those who achieve. It shows the world that you're serious, committed, and willing to do whatever it takes. It's the fuel that drives you forward when the road gets tough. And it's what turns your vision into a reality. Fear is often seen as something to avoid, but when you learn to embrace it and use it as fuel for action, it becomes one of your most powerful allies. Fear signals that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, which is exactly where growth happens. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze you, shift your perspective and view it as a sign that you're on the verge of something big. The more you face fear, the less power it holds over you. It's not about eliminating fear completely, but about harnessing it to push you forward. When you feel fear, it means you're challenging yourself, taking risks and doing something meaningful. Rather than avoiding the uncomfortable or unfamiliar, use the energy that fear brings to propel yourself into action. Fear has the ability to sharpen your focus, heighten your awareness, and drive you to prepare more thoroughly. It's your body's natural response to potential danger, but in the realm of success, it's more often a signal that you are on the right path. Use fear as a motivator to take action, even when it feels overwhelming. When fear shows up, instead of freezing, lean into it. Ask yourself, what would you do if you weren't afraid? What's on the other side of this fear that's worth the risk? When you approach fear with courage and resolve, it starts to lose its grip. Every step you take through fear is a step toward mastering it. By continually pushing yourself in the face of fear, you begin to build the confidence and resilience needed to overcome any obstacle in your path. Growth only happens when you step outside of what's familiar and comfortable. Your comfort zone is a place where things are predictable, safe, and easy, but it's also a place where potential stagnates. True growth comes from embracing discomfort, taking on challenges, and facing the unknown. When you challenge yourself to rise above your comfort zone, you open the door to new experiences, new opportunities, and new levels of success. Every time you push beyond the boundaries of what you know, you stretch your limits and expand your potential. Staying in your comfort zone may feel safe, but it also holds you back from achieving your fullest potential. When you choose comfort over challenge, you limit your growth and success. The magic happens when you decide to take that first step outside of what feels safe. At first, it may feel scary, uncertain, or even overwhelming, but this is the point where you begin to transform. You start to build resilience, confidence, and adaptability because you're learning to thrive in situations that force you to evolve. Growth comes from doing the things that scare you, that push you to stretch your capabilities, and that make you uncomfortable. It's about embracing the discomfort that comes with new experiences, whether it's tackling a difficult project, learning a new skill, or confronting fears. The more you practice stepping outside your comfort zone, the more you become accustomed to the discomfort. And it no longer has the same hold over you. Instead of avoiding challenges, you start to seek them, knowing that every obstacle is an opportunity for personal and professional development. Unstoppable determination is the fuel that keeps you moving forward, no matter how difficult the journey may be. It's the refusal to give up, even when everything around you seems to be falling apart. When you have unstoppable determination, you do not accept failure as an option. You understand that setbacks are simply part of the process and that the only way to lose is to quit. Every challenge is an opportunity to prove your commitment, and every obstacle is a lesson that prepares you for the next step. The power of unstoppable determination lies in its ability to keep you focused on your goals, even when progress feels slow or difficult. It's about staying committed, even when the road is tough and the odds seem stacked against you. People with unstoppable determination know that success is not achieved overnight, but through consistent effort, resilience, and the willingness to keep going no matter what. They understand that perseverance is often the key to breakthrough moments, and they stay focused on the bigger picture instead of getting distracted by temporary failures. This determination doesn't rely on motivation alone. It's a mindset that says, I will not stop. I will keep going no matter how hard it gets. It's the internal fire that pushes you to work harder when everyone else is resting, to keep learning when others give up, and to keep taking action even when the outcome is uncertain. Unstoppable determination is the belief that your goals are worth every bit of effort you put into them. It's what helps you rise after each fall and keep pushing forward, no matter the circumstances. It's the relentless pursuit of your vision with no turning back. Focusing on solutions is a mindset that shifts your energy from problems to possibilities. Instead of getting bogged down by challenges, you train yourself to always look for ways to move forward, no matter how difficult the situation may seem. Every problem, no matter how big or small, holds the opportunity for a solution. When you focus on finding those solutions, you develop a mindset that is proactive, resourceful, and results-oriented. It's about seeing obstacles as temporary roadblocks, not permanent barriers. By focusing on solutions, you stop wasting time and energy on dwelling in the problem, and you begin to focus on what can be done to overcome it. When you focus on solutions, you begin to think more creatively. You stop waiting for things to change or for someone else to fix it. Instead, you take ownership of the situation and seek ways to take action. This mindset helps you break free from the paralysis that often comes with frustration or overwhelm. You learn to approach each problem with a clear, calm, and strategic mind. Rather than getting lost in negative emotions or fear, you use your energy to look for ways to keep moving forward. Focusing on solutions also means learning to trust your ability to adapt. It's about recognizing that you don't have to have all the answers right away. Instead, you break down the problem into smaller, manageable steps, and with each step, you get closer to a resolution. By focusing on solutions, you build confidence in your ability to handle whatever challenges come your way, knowing that you have the power to find a way forward. Breaking through limits is about challenging the self-imposed barriers that hold you back from reaching your full potential. These limits often come from beliefs, doubts, and fears that you've developed over time, but they are not real. They're simply mental constructs you've accepted as truths. The moment you recognize these limits for what they are, you can begin to dismantle them. It's about understanding that you have the power to redefine what's possible for you, no matter what circumstances or past experiences might suggest. To break through your limits, you must first identify them. These are the thoughts and beliefs that make you feel like you're not good enough, capable enough, or deserving of success. They are often subtle, showing up as self-doubt, procrastination, or fear of failure. Once you acknowledge these barriers, you can begin to challenge them. You start to ask yourself, why do I believe this? Is it based on fact or a false assumption? When you start questioning your limits, you begin to see that many of them are based on past experiences or opinions that have no relevance to your current potential. Challenging and destroying these limits requires courage and action. You need to take bold steps toward what you want, even if it feels uncomfortable or uncertain. Every time you push past one of these self-imposed barriers, you gain confidence and resilience. You show yourself that you are capable of more than you ever thought possible. It's not about having everything figured out before you take action. It's about trusting in your ability to grow, adapt, and overcome any obstacles that come your way. Breaking through limits is about proving to yourself that there is no barrier too big to overcome when you commit to growth and transformation. Embracing accountability is the key to personal growth and success. It means taking full ownership of your decisions and actions, whether they lead to success or failure. Accountability forces you to face the consequences of what you do, which in turn empowers you to make better choices moving forward. When you own your actions, you stop blaming external factors or other people for your circumstances. Instead, you acknowledge that you are the one in control of your life and you take responsibility for the outcomes, good or bad. When you embrace accountability, you shift from a victim mentality to one of empowerment. You stop making excuses and begin to focus on how you can improve. It's easy to blame others or circumstances when things don't go as planned, but this only keeps you stuck. The moment you take full responsibility for your actions, you release the power others or situations may have over you. You begin to see how your choices shape your results and how you can adjust your behavior to align with your goals. Owning your decisions also builds trust with others. When you take responsibility, you show integrity and transparency. People can count on you to be honest, dependable, and consistent. It establishes a strong foundation for leadership and personal growth. Embracing accountability is not about being perfect or never making mistakes. It's about being willing to learn from them. Every decision, every action is a chance to learn and grow. By embracing accountability, you position yourself for long-term success because you stop waiting for things to change and start taking the necessary actions to create the change you want to see in your life. Creating your legacy is about intentionally making choices that align with the person you want to become and the impact you want to leave behind. It's not just about what you accomplish, but how you live each day, the values you embody, and the way you treat others. Every action you take, no matter how small it seems, contributes to the legacy you will eventually leave. By consistently making decisions that reflect your highest values, you begin to build a foundation that will endure far beyond your lifetime. Your legacy is shaped by the moments you choose to show up with integrity, passion, and purpose. It's in the way you take action, face challenges, and pursue your goals with relentless focus. Each time you push through adversity, help someone in need, or contribute to a cause greater than yourself, you are adding to the story that will be told about you long after you're gone. Creating your legacy means living with intention, knowing that the way you act today will ripple through time and influence future generations. Your legacy is not something that happens by accident. It's something you create by being conscious of every decision, by striving for excellence, and by living with a sense of purpose. Every choice you make is a brushstroke in the painting of your life. To create a legacy that truly matters, you must be willing to take bold actions, to make sacrifices, and to stay true to your vision, even when the world doesn't always understand. In the end, your legacy will be determined by the actions you take today and how those actions inspire others to rise up and make their own mark. As we step into 2025, remember that your journey towards success is not a matter of waiting for the right circumstances, but of creating them through unwavering commitment, bold action, and a mindset that refuses to settle for mediocrity. It's about rising above fear, embracing discomfort, and constantly challenging the limits you've set for yourself. Each decision, every step you take has the power to shape your legacy and move you closer to your goals. So I challenge you today to step up, take control, and commit to your vision with everything you've got. Make 2025 the year where you fully embrace your potential, push beyond your self-imposed barriers, and build a life that reflects your true capabilities. It's not about what's easy, it's about what's necessary to create the future you deserve. The time for action is now. There's no more waiting.